Hey, what's up? I'm HypeHype. I play games, make games, and everything in between. And today we're gonna be making some games. The HypeHype Game Jam is due this week, Wednesday or Thursday, and I have 9 out of 10 levels of ball bumper that I want to have 10 levels, basically an even number. And this is a shading problem. So, I guess that works. So yeah, just trying to make some games for the hype. You can submit more than one game. They got cash prizes, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, I recommend submitting as many games as possible. Don't forget to use the hashtag HypeHypeGameJam. And before I show off some of the games that I'm working on, I thought it'd be cool to check out this game called Tilt Ramp by RomaRoGov. It's cool because it uses the accelerometer. This is the first game. I'm like looking over there because sometimes I'm blurry. This is the first game that I have ever. Oh wait, there we go. Should I do that all again? Maybe. I'm HypeC. I play games, make games, and everything in between. And I use HypeHype to make and play games. So, Game Jam due this week. Make as many games as possible. Submit them. Oh, also, don't forget to post your games in the Discord. I think there's a place to post it. That way, it'll definitely be seen and played on the live streams that HypeHype has on Thursdays. I sometimes forget to do that, so hopefully I don't do that. Anyways, I found this cool game. I was just playing games yesterday, and Tilt Ramp uses the accelerometer. I looked into it. It's really cool. I'm still new to HypeHype, so a lot of this for me is just like looking at things and becoming familiar with it, and hopefully the more and more I see it over time, the better I will get. So, but someone was asking where the accelerometer was, and it's right here. I believe this is it. So this looks like device info. So this I think is cool because it's for if you're on the desktop. Then this is where I think it happens. The accelerometer. I've messed around with your acceleration and rotation, and it makes the ball act really weird. But nope. And then I did a quick remix just for TikTok by adding a particle on it. So yeah, no, this is the game, and I'm gonna get a high score. I'm all about getting the high score, and RomaRoGov has got the highest. So let's see if I can't do it here. If I can't, I'll do it again later. But when I was looking into how this game was made, it's really cool because the ball itself is dynamic, so it's not really attached to too much. I think I should have done this in portrait mode. Landscape is a little bit more difficult, although it looks good for the screen. Okay. Yeah, the ball is dynamic, which is probably the coolest aspect. Let me go over here so I don't pull some cords out. And then if you just touch one of those bumps, boom, you fly away. And the ramp is spawned every 2 seconds. I have no idea how they how they set up. Talking and being amazing is difficult. Shit, come on. Yes, that was dope. That was so cool. No. I got second place. I'll take it, and I'll try to get that first place later. Definitely check out this game. I'll leave links below And yeah. Want to see how a game is made, just hit that remix button. Hit that remix button and you can take a look behind the scenes. So right now, some other games that I'm working on for the Game Jam. Oh man, it looks. Let's see if I can't. I don't know. It's kind of better, maybe. Yeah. So other games I'm working on. We got this. Is basically a hype from. Nope. A hype from HypeHype tutorials. And there's a monkey, and you basically just go and beat the crap out of logs. I don't know how this is supposed to work, or I always die there. But I created a bridge. I wonder. I'm definitely missing something. Like maybe you gotta like row. But this is like a fun. Oh, okay, so you just got to go back and forth, just moving the finger. So I wonder if I should use something like that in the game. But basically, I am just utilizing the remix feature of HypeHype, and I want to do something cool, like, I don't know, Ninja Samurai on rooftop buildings. And then maybe put some bad guys. Basically keep the same mechanic, but just add a cool sci-fi twist to it. And very early stages with HypeHype, you can just go in and remix stuff and just kind of swap out the images. Gotta be super careful not to break it, so I always test along the way, because sometimes I'll like change one of the objects and then the whole thing doesn't work. So. And then, what else am I working on? Still working on this one. It's basically raining cats and dogs. It's more of a visual. I don't know if this will be for the Game Jam. It's been raining here, so that's, raining cats and dogs. And then there's this assembly line. I have to figure this out. It looks like it's almost working. Come on. Okay, so it looks like that last bit still needs a little bit more to do in terms of getting it across. So hopefully we'll get a chance to work on these 3 during the week before the Game Jam is due. But until then, something simple is to just make another ball bumper level. These are easy because I just go to basically the first level or any level and then just remix, hit the remix button and just kind of create a new level. So this is level 9, but it says level 4. So I'm going to change that right now. And where is the UI? Oh, let me just try to search for it. Maybe there is no UI? Been a couple days since I have been in here. No, there's a UI for sure. Oh, there it is. We are at level 9. Still not a fan of the color scheme. Like, I think it works, but I also think I could do a better job. So, just a microphone. one. And this one's cool because there's a random feature that dictates when these pillars are moving. And then notice I put a little donut type of thing at the very bottom just to help give it a visual. Oh crap. Just to help give it a visual. Oops. There we go. A visual representation that makes it look better. Basically, if the donut's not there, it doesn't look as great. And yeah. So let's go ahead and save this and let's go to the first level. Here we got the other levels. This is level 1. Kind of want to go to level 4 and let's go ahead and remix this one. And this will be level 10. So I'm already trying to just think of some ideas, what I could do to this level, you know, kind of keep it with the same. Well, hold on, let's just do this first. Do level 10. So yeah, this is kind of cool, but like this is all unplanned, and I want to try to figure out how to make like a kinematic cube and then just have it go up and down. Hopefully that's not too difficult, and this will be using the wave generator and translate. No, or is it force translate? I think it's transform translate. I have difficulty with the wave generator and transform, and just certain little nuances that I keep making mistakes on. So putting these objects in a game over and over again will hopefully help me learn it better. So first let's let's take some of these blocks or these cubes, move it over, and these cubes are dynamic, but for what I want to do, I think I need to make the cubes kinematic. And yeah, we'll see if I need any red. Yeah, let's just start with this. Go ahead, make you unmovable. And let's take a look. Got particle effect. That's oh, the smoke puff is for when it disappears, and that's what the collision trigger is. Okay, so let's add some logic, get a wave generator. We're gonna put that into the reusable. Oops, oop, no, stop. And then let's get a transform. Move it over here and also put that into the reusable. What's up, Liz? This is HypeHype. HypeHype is a cool new app that lets you make and play games on your phone or tablet. Buildbox, I stopped using them at least from the summer, a couple months ago. Just not a fan. So yeah, it's called HypeHype. It's a game making app, Yeah, yeah, it is. It is cool. It's super new too. Like, uh, I've been using BuildBox for many years, and that was cool. No code, using it on your computer, and now I'm making games on my phone and a tablet. So I complain. Bug free, I would say no. It is not bug free. I would say the bugs are small. So again, I don't know if you use BuildBox, or have you used BuildBox, please? Bills. So BuildBox has a lot of bugs. So here the bugs are kind of small and they're nuanced, and it's different. It's a lot easier to get things moving in HypeHype. Yeah, so there's a lot of bugs, and sometimes those bugs have existed at least for BuildBox. Those bugs, some of them existed before you ever started using the software, and they're probably still there. HypeHype, they're developers. They have a really dope documentation on wiki.hypehype.com. So there's like lots of stuff that you can read about, figure out how things worked. Yeah, Unity Playmaker is definitely the way to go if you want to make mobile apps and games. But I don't think do you need to know how to code with Unity Playmaker, or did you know how to code? I want to make this big. Okay. All right, I just realized what I want to do in this game. I'm going to need a bigger object. So cool thing about HypeHype is they have all the assets in the app, and you don't need to import it. You don't need to know how to use Blender. But if you like making assets, you can make assets and submit them to HypeHype. There's a whole process. I'm working on a video about that right now, but editing video takes time. So yeah, man, check it out. I have a playlist and other videos. It's super fun. It's I don't know, it's different. It's different, and it's cool. And you can see here, like, I'm gonna type in platform because I'm looking for like a long object, which is something like this. And it's all no code. It's basically like yeah, the colors are catchy. Check it out. They even have like visual materials, and you can go in and you can just basically change the colors. You can add shadows. So let's be clear, it's brand new. I think it came out like sometime this year for just anybody in the world to use. You do have to go to hypehype.com to sign up. And yeah, just tell them I sent you. But they'll send you a link within 24 to 48 hours for iOS and Android device. Please make offline app. Oh man, what's up, Manuel Lopez? Unfortunately, I am not a developer. So I used to make apps and games, but those are on the App Store and Play Store. So, oh yeah, nice. That's a good one, Bills. Okay, so let's take this object. And this is a new feature that I sometimes forget about, but in HypeHype, I want to make this object reusable, so you can. Well, actually, let me duplicate it. and make one blue and then one red. Oop, nope, that's not red. And hit action, and then you go make reusable. And we'll call this friend. Oh, check it out. I'm using an Apple Pencil, so if you look at the very bottom, like, oh, wait, nope, over there, you can see that I'm just like writing it in. Don't mind my handwriting. Then we move cube. I gotta come up with better. Friendly move. Okay, so let's do that. And then we'll call this one enemy move. Hit action, make reusable. It used to be a longer process to do this, and now it's super easy. Sorry, Bills. Let me see what you see. Can we place in-app or monetize ads? Can we publish games to iOS? So HypeHype, you cannot publish to the App Store. You cannot publish to the Play Store because everything is within its own ecosystem. It's very similar to Roblox, or I don't know if you've seen the core engine. And again, it's brand new. Oh, am I blocking the view? Oh, so it's brand new. Make reusable. Call this. So right now they don't have any kind of like monetization strategy because it's so new. So if you think of like Instagram or TikTok or basically any app that has a lot of people, social, none of those apps had ways for the users to make money. That being said, I think HypeHype is revolutionary because not only can you make and play games on your phone in the like in 2022, if you and I wanted to work together to make a game in HypeHype, they'll have that ability. If you and I wanted to play together to get a high score, because I just love to get high scores, you know, it just shows how good I am at playing games. But we can do that. What was I saying? Yeah, so the stuff that's gonna be done with HypeHype to me is just whoa, like things you didn't even think were possible. So they're just new. They're too new, and they don't have like millions of people using it. Like Unity probably has millions of people making games with Unity. So eventually they'll get there because it's amazing. And yeah, it makes it easy so anybody can make and play games on your phone. I'll use a tablet. You can even use the desktop browser. But yeah, man, it's pretty cool to use it on the tablet, like outside. You know, on the go. Sometimes I'll be waiting in line and I need to like update some assets or move some things around. It just changes the way you think about making games. And if you think about making games of like sitting behind a computer, which you can still do this, but now you can also do it anywhere, on the bus. And you can even play games. Like that's one of the coolest things that I like about. Well, let me save this. But this is going to be level 10. Let me show you another thing, Bills. Level 10. I'm trying to make a game for the HypeHype Game Jam. They got cash prizes. How's that? I can tell you when I was using BuildBox, I mean, I guess technically I was using it for 4 to 5 years. I maybe made a couple of $1,000 maximum, but I was never, my goal was never to make money. And if I did make money, it was like not an accident. Like you know, when you're making a game for the App Store or the Play Store, you got to do your SDKs, you got to do your ad monetization strategy, you got to implement all the things through whether you're using AdMob or Apple Deal or all the things. And if you messed anything up or literally like make typos, you're screwed. So to be fair, the more you do it, the better you get at it. But even when at the end, like this year, when I stopped using BuildBox, I was getting to the point where I could make a game within a month and do all the ad stuff. But it's like you make a game and then you have to do all the SDK stuff, and then you have to do marketing. Respect if you can do that, but for me, I just want to make games and play games. That's like, I don't even care about making money. But I do think HypeHype has a strategy for their users in the future, because in the future, anybody who wants to make and play games on their phone will be able to, and they just need to download HypeHype. And yeah, man, there's gonna be a lot of people using it. So if you can create cool games, then lots of potential. But right now, early access, they're still new. There's like, I would say this crashes on me multiple times a day. But if you have used BuildBox, this app is amazing. This app is more stable. There's a whole Discord community of people trying to help, and I'm making tutorials, I'm making videos, I'm making all the things that I think are cool. And oh yeah, so check it out. What was it? So there's all these games, right? And you can remix the game. So the game changing, the revolutionary. I wish I could think of better words. Like, I'm pretty articulate too. So the next level or evolution of hyper casual games or even game development is being able to remix games. So in the hyper casual ecosphere, Voodoo makes a game, Ketchup makes a game, Quali, any of the top publishers make a game. All the other publishers are now making that exact same game a little bit different. Clones everywhere, and that's a problem if you're trying to make money. Now, making money when you publish apps is completely, how do I say, saturated by big, huge companies with millions of dollars, right? If they spend $1 million on ads, they make $2 million because they've got the sweet sauce metrics. It's become a numbers game driven by data and analytics, and games are only fun for like a month or two, and then new games come in, and it's just sort of like a wheelhouse of the like same but different apps. And I don't know, man. The cool thing with HypeHype is it's a community of developers, so you just have all these other developers, and I'm super excited when they figure out how to do multiplayer, multi-co-op, and then I can make games with multiple people. I mean, yeah, man, it's just a bunch of gamers who like hyper casual games. And so check it out. So this is like the original one by HPug, and you can see on the bottom left, like that's the creator, and he made this game. And then you got these buttons. So this is gas, this is reverse, and then this is steering. You get a high score on this. Up. And now I'm stuck, and you can hit the top right button that will reset it. But you can also see games other people have made from this game. So it basically takes that idea of cloning, and instead of viewing it as a negative, you flip it into a positive. And you have all these people who have made other games. Like there's this one where there's like the wheels are sandwiches. Really cool. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, so just a new way of making games. And they're new, so there's not like a lot of people on HypeHype. I mean, there's, I would say, hundreds. So learning how to get good at making games in HypeHype is gonna be mad potential in the future, because literally anybody with a phone can start making games just by hitting a button. I mean, it's weird to say out loud, but it's true. And yeah. So check out some other games. So here's a game somebody made. It's probably, so right now it's downloadable in the Philippines and Finland, but basically everyone else in the world needs to go to hypehype.com, fill out a form, and then they send you a link within 24 to 48 hours. You can make platformers. Here, so this is like your old school roller splat. I even took this concept and I actually made a game in Times Square, so I have a cool video on that. So check that out. But I recently just made this video. You know, I've been using HypeHype for a couple of months and I'm still new. I don't know what I'm doing a lot of the times, but then some of the times I do know what I'm doing. And there's this game that I made, and it's basically like roller splat meets some kind of don't let the spikes kill you. Like this game, I figured out how to move the spikes. I figured out how to get the mines to expand. And then all you need is for the main player to get the stars, all of the stars, and then it completes the game. So you don't, need to know all the specific steps of it. But yeah, it's level 3. And let's get back to making level 10. Game Jam is due sometime this week. And I still got to update this color scheme. I do not like it. And the way you make games in HypeHype, me personally, as somebody who has made apps on the Play Store and on the App Store for the last 5 years, is completely different. Because when I was making games on the App Store, I would work on one game at a time. I would start that game, wait till I finished that game, and then make a new game. So if that game took me 3 months, 6 months, which is not a problem, because if that's how long it takes, that's how long it takes. What do we want this? We want this to be X of, it's just, but you never want to, for me personally, again, everybody's got their own system. For me personally, I would never start a new game. But with HypeHype, it's different. You know, you can make a complete game from start to finish, and then you can go back to it later and make it better. So like over time, you learn how to do things, you get better at making games, and you can go back to the games that you had previously made and make those better, which is really fun. Okay. Wait. Where's the container for this? So I'm looking for that little package item. That's called a reusable. And this one's already got something in it. All right. What's going on here? Huh. So I'm trying to find the little present like this, but for this, and I don't see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just delete this object because I think it's connected to something else, and I want a fresh new object. Type in platform at the search. And let's, oh crap, that's not what I wanted. Hit the plus assets. Type in platform. And you can just scroll by searching, but this is what I do. The X by 2 and divide the Z by 2. I thought I selected, hit action, make reusable. I'll call move cube. Done. Nope, nope, stop. Wait, did that save? That did not, so that's what happened, it didn't save. Action, make reusable. Move cube. Done. Oh, there it is. It was just way up here. Let me delete. Let me move this up so that it's closer to the package and I don't get confused and think it's just missing. Like that. Hit duplicate. I'm going to do copy this container. That. Let's make this one red. And I kind of want to rename it enemy move. Okay, so now let's get a wave generator and a transform. Oh, we need the logic, wave generator, and transform. So you can actually create these node components within the object itself, or you can create it outside the object. How you do it is up to you. And then later you can connect them all through like spaghetti, no code. Like you can make it work, which is really cool because it just means that there's multiple ways to do the same thing. Yo, what's up, Christian? Hey man, glad to see you back, even though on a platform, the toots on YouTube for BB were very useful. I really think the community is missing your ideas and cool tutorials. It'd be really cool to see you back though. Yeah, that's highly unlikely. I am glad that those tutorials and videos were helpful because that's why I made them. And I suspect that they will hopefully still be helpful. I kept them up on YouTube for anybody searching, but yeah, man, I'm all in on HypeHype these days. It's just less, you know, I've always just been focused on making games. That's always been my thing. Making and playing games, I should say. So HypeHype just makes that barrier a lot easier for me. So, but yeah, hopefully you're still making games, whatever platform you decide to go with. All right. So you take these nodes. So I'm going to delete this one and I'm actually going to create it in this object. Oh wait, can I? Like this. Oh, maybe I can't. Maybe I have to create it. Again, I'm still new, so I'm still trying to figure all this out. Okay, so I think it's because of how I created this reusable object, but there is no object component. So if I select this cube, you can see that there's an object component. This is good to know because using reusable objects is super helpful in HypeHype, but here I want that object to be able to have actual ability to put nodes inside of it. So this is technically the third time I am creating these, so let me just do it again. Create this one. Change the size. And now from here we go to logic and we add container. We go into the container and we make it into a reusable source. And then we set this to move friendly. Might as well just spell the whole thing out. Okay, so we got that container right there. The reusable container, and then we take this object and then we just move it into it like that. So now we have the object, and now you see it's got this object piece over here with the plus sign, so I can add a wave node. So that's cool. I did not know that about making reusable objects with the action icon. So curious if I can just duplicate this and make it an enemy one. So let's see. Duplicate, copy this container, show, the visual, make it red, and change it to move enemy. There. Change the name. Oh, Christian, I totally just type your name because I was on my mind. This is move enemy. That's the object. Okay. Yes, of course. I got you, man. HypeHype is really cool as well. I can see it having a future as soon as it will have monetization, and especially with the metaverse craze, it will be able to adapt. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, when it comes to monetization, I just look at it like Instagram. I remember working at a tech blog or whatever, 2010, and I remember it because that's how my memory works. But it was like October 7th. Instagram just came out, and yeah, there was no way to monetize Instagram. Like it had just came out, and 10 days later, Facebook bought it for $1 billion. And now you got people on Instagram just I mean, I guess that was the early days of influencers. I mean, I'm trying to think if there was anybody before Instagram. If you have other apps like Vine came out, eventually Snapchat, and there were just other ones out there. But yeah, nobody knew. Nobody knew how big it was gonna be. I mean, I guess I haven't posted on Instagram in a while. Thanks, Christian. You the man. Yeah, 2010. Some good days. Okay, let's get focused. Move. Let's select these. Delete them. Maybe I'll just set them to the side. Yeah, let's just set it to the side. So I will be needing to delete the platform. Go to paint, hit erase. This is super fun. Basically, you just go like this. And when your friends want to help you make a game, you just get them to just paint like this for you so that you don't have to do it. And sometimes you're painting a lot. Keep that last one up in there. And then get your friends to help you make a game. Wait, okay, so we gotta have these where, what's it at? Show. So we need this to move up and down, have it be random, and then have them not all be the same. So that's what I've been working on. That's what I've been working on, is trying to use the wave transform. Sorry, use the wave generator with the transform, have it loop, but then use a reusable so that it's not all the same object. Oh, where did it go? Show. So we select the present, hit duplicate to create reusable, and you can see that it has a green outline on it. I don't know about this screen. I feel like it's not as cool. I mean, I do like the green screen. I feel like I'm in the experience. Technically, this is expanded, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I have the green screen? We go into Mexico City next month, so if not sure if I'll take it or not. Okay, so -3. Leave it like this. And here I like to look at the X, Y, and Z coordinates because I'm kind of a nerd and I just like to be exact. Like, let's have this be at Z16. And the upside to being meticulous is it makes it easier when I'll have a bunch of objects all next to each other. I can make them all exact. Okay, so let's duplicate this. I'm just gonna put 3 of them here. I guess negative 4.99 is close enough. 3, set 2, 5, 2.25. C of 16. Okay, so we got 3. I'm gonna save it to Alright, let's attempt this wave generator and transform. So physics is unmovable. And I'm gonna put the transform in it, but once I put it in, I need to see which way the arrow is pointing, because if it's not pointing up, or I guess down, but you need it up, then I'll have to create the transform, or I'll have to have the transform node outside of the object. Okay, so it looks like it is pointed up, so that's good. Before I do, like, I guess I could add an interval, well, a random. Let's see, random and an interval. Or maybe executor. What is an executor? So when you're in HypeHype and you're not sure what something does, you can just click that question mark and it will bring up a definition. So Wiki is the resource of HypeHype. They got great documentation, and yeah, sometimes I'll try to read this before I go to bed because it's kind of boring and it puts me to sleep. But if you remember some of the stuff, it just helps making games easier. Okay. When active, outputs its value on each frame, can be used consistently, and be used to constantly execute other components. All right. That's probably why it's called executor. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is do time offset 0, which was that 0 or did I just make it 0? I don't even know. Let's make the duration 1 and the duration out 1. So because we're going to be having it go like this, like up 1 and then down 1, we're going to keep that the same because we don't want it to go up 1 and then down a half, and then up 1 and then down a half. We want it to be consistent. And I can actually use the random nodes to just play with these numbers. So let's get it to work correctly first. So on loop end, select transform. Now you gotta hit amount. This is where I make the mistake all the time. I hit execute. Oh man, just realized I forgot to eat lunch. And I'm super hungry. You guys ever forget to eat lunch? Hit that like button if you've ever forgotten to eat lunch. And then you're like super ravenous by dinner time. What time is it? Yeah, I got like 2 hours before dinner, so I should have eaten. Okay. We connected the wave generator. Oh, and then the loop. Now, notice that the wave generator isn't executing. There's executing and then there's enabled. How do I talk about these two? So executing and enabled. Enabled, you generally always want on, And if enabled is on, then when you execute, the whatever you want to happen will happen. But if enabled is off and you execute, then whatever you want to happen will not happen. So let's see if this works. Oh, let's hit execute because it's just going to start right away. And nothing. Crap. So start value is 0 and value is 1. So I'm forgetting something. Oh, maybe this is supposed to. No, that's the amount. Maybe this needs to be. Oh, the target itself. I always forget to do that too. I forget to target the transform object. Ah, crap. Okay, maybe turn it on? Nope. Okay, let's go to the interval and have it loop duration every 1 second. Wave generator execute on. All right, let me save this. And I'm gonna go to another game I made that has that moving functionality. Confirm. This one has it. So here, this one moves left to right, which is kind of similar to what we want. We want up and down. And I'm just gonna review this object to see what I did to get this to work. And the cool thing with HypeHype is you can do this for any game. You know, once you slowly learn how things work, you can go in, see how it's done, and then try to copy that and put it into your own game. And sometimes you don't even need to know how it's done. You can just straight up take it and put it in. Okay, so I think interval, so there's like no interval, which is, oh wait, no, the interval is random. So the random happens, you get a float variable between 1 and 3. Okay. And then that goes to the duration, interval duration. And then that executes the wave generator. So there we see it's not on, and then it becomes on. In and out. Did I have a start value and end value? Then there we can see the trend. Then when we go to the transform, okay. So what I'm gonna do is just take screenshots and then go to level 10 and basically do what I just did, which is go over it piece by piece, see what I'm missing. And I think what I'm missing is the start value and the end value, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's give it a go. cool trick with the iPad. The photos open with the actual app being open. Okay, so let's start with the here with the random. Well, let's just go 0 to maximum. Let's just do 2. Float on random. So this is on random value per link and on random value. I'm gonna do per link. I think that does it multiple times. Then we select interval, duration. So that will be a random time variable of 1 to 3. And then we'll execute the wave generator, which it's actually already doing that. Let me take a look at the wave generator to make sure it's not on. It's not. With duration 1, 1. And so, yeah, so no start value. Let's go ahead and do -1, see if that does anything. Transform to amount. We got the object, all these. See, it looks like it's set up. So what am I? Oh, whoa. Okay, so putting a variable there causes it to move. Oh. This is basically when you just like make a typo. So here we have on loop and transform amount. That's incorrect. We need value output. So that's what I was doing wrong the whole time. Value output. Transform amount. And I think this can be 0, but let's just see. Oh, that was it. Hold up. Transform. This amount should be 0 because yes. And there we go. It looks like it's moving. Let's go ahead and have this maximum be 5. Okay, so now what I need is for them to all be a little different. So that they're not the same. How do I get multiple of the objects set up? Right now, it's just they're all the same, but we want them to be different. Could create multiple of these, but I kind of want to just keep it all one. Let's take a look at those photos that I had set up over here, because in this object, they're separate. I'm not exactly sure how, but that's okay. You don't always need to know how things work. It just helps immensely. Okay, so this is the wave generator. No, this is the random. Maybe I can have wave generator to interval. All right, what if I change this around? So let's delete this. We got it to work one way, so let's just try something completely different and see if we can't get it to work another way. So I'm gonna do another random. Now you could only have up to 8 nodes within an object, but then you can put other nodes outside of the object. So let's see if we can't. So which one was the original? Okay, so that's the original. This is a new one. Okay, put this to 10 seconds. So this is just gonna be a random 0 to 10. I'll put that on start. I'm gonna hit this question mark to see if it goes into detail about on random value or on random value per link, because I would like clarification on that. Okay, it does not. And yeah, maybe I can just ask a question on the Discord. So why don't we do that? When you're not sure how something works, go to Discord and someone will hopefully help you. Someone who knows more than you. Where is it? Get editor help. What's what is it? Value output? Anyone? So when I ask questions on Discord, I always like to ask if someone knows of any hype examples, because if there are hype examples, you can go into that and just like stare at it, and maybe you'll try to figure it out. Maybe you'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna say thanks, cause I appreciate any help. Okay, where were we? So on start. Oh, here. I wonder if we can do this and then what interval hit execute, right? On. And maybe you can have multiple, right? Because it says per link, so multiple links. Interval. And then have it be the duration. Okay, so we got 2 links. So a random number 1 to 10. Well, I guess 1 will just turn it on. And then another one will give it an interval. So it does it twice. That sounds right. Whether or not it works, I have no idea. I don't know. And that's okay. Okay, so this will turn it on. We don't need this one, I don't think. This will turn on the wave generator. Take that, connect it, wave generator, execute. This turns on. Do we have interval wave generator? Wave generator, execute. Follow it. Value output, not on loop end, which is a mistake. I always make these small mistakes, and I hope making these mistakes here will help me not do it again in the future. And value of 5. Let's just do that and let's take a look. Okay, so some of them are taking longer. Well, one of them's working. The other ones do not seem to work. Let's do... play again. Let's just... And the cool thing is when you're in the debug mode, you can just like turn things on and off with the switches just to play around. Okay. You know what? I just realized that there is a pre-made object that moves up and down, so maybe I can look at that. A little bit of a guidance. Well, there used to be. Let me see if I can't. I got another idea. gonna take this object. Hit copy. Go over here. Hit paste. Duplicate. Looks like one of them is working. The question is why isn't all of them? Maybe because I had one duration set to 0? Or the random number can be 0, so minimum of 1. Wait, are they all... I'm trying to see if it's always the one on the right that moves. Okay, so this time it was the one in the middle that moved. So let's say restart. So now it's the one on the right. What is the difference between these? And now it's the one on the left. Okay, here's the transform, and then this is the amount, and the amount comes from... Where does the amount come from? What that does. So it's either one or all three of them? We did get them all to work at once. You know, it's okay to be frustrated, because I'll eventually figure it out, because I have to. And if not, I can always use the red or the striped pole and just duplicate that. Because I wonder if I duplicate this. Oops. Yeah, like that's what I want. I want that to happen. So I have an example, and now I just have to somehow get that example to work here. Sounds easy. Ah, jeez. Okay. Let's just start by recreating exactly what's here and here. To do that, got physical wave generator interval. Let's just go in here and delete all these. I think I needed one of them. Here, unmovable object. I should have had that set up in the first place, but whatever. Okay, so next, random interval wave generator. Sorry, wave generator interval random. Wave generator interval There it is. Okay, and then we want the transform to be outside. So we select logic, hit transform. Grab it and just move it over like that. Okay. So, wave generator, all these on. 2, 2, and let's do negative 2.5 to negative 2.5. Okay. All these on. Was it negative? What was it? Oh, 2. Okay, it's just 2. I'm going to copy it exactly alike. And then hopefully I can figure it out. Time offset 0. Start value and 1. Negative 2.5, 2.5. Wait. Duration in should be 2, right? What did I just change? Let's just check. 2, 2, 2. Okay. That's identical. And then this is output to the transform amount. Output to the transform amount. Transform, select the object, and translate. And here the amount already has 2. I'm gonna just keep what I have here, just copy it, but I want to keep that in mind because that seems like it shouldn't be there, but again, this works, the other one doesn't. We follow what works. Okay, 0. On time wave generator executing. On time wave generator executing. All right, so wait, all 3 of these should be turned on. So on. What was duration? The duration has a link going to it, which I think is the random. Yeah. What was it? 3. Speed 0. Let's take a look. On start. Then duration. On start. Which one? Which value? Polling. And wait, what does that go out to? Interval duration. Interval duration. Okay, so now this is exactly copied off of something that is technically working. Okay, cool. So it does work. It drops down. So I think that's where that -2 somewhere. So I'm gonna see if I change this to 0, if that just like stops working or what. Okay, cool. So that's what we want. now I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna adjust the size. That was a lot of work. And maybe I should take notes. If I write this down, somehow that'll help me remember it. Because I feel like sometimes I like to do the most painful way to remember, and that is by spending quality time not figuring it out, and then like little whatever. Let's just focus on getting this done. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a bathroom / sandwich break. Okay. Duplicate. Right. Move this to x of 0. Do 2.75. B of 16. So now I'm just gonna arrange it correctly. We got the x 2.75, 1.25. That sounds good. Have this at 0. Nope. 0.25 maybe. Yeah. What was it? 16.25. See? Got a good memory. Sometimes it works. Nope, no, we don't want to rotate. We want the. There we go. I want to say 0.25. Let's see. Nope. 0.75. Yep. Finally. So we're gonna do that, and then we're just gonna have the whole row be like this. Still some what's the word? It's not exactly centered. Just select the center one. So now it's centered. Gonna have to set up the game over for the edges. Ah, oh, geez. And right now I'm just gonna copy and paste these. Okay, so let's take a look at the Z value. So when I duplicate it, we can put it to x of 0. And then, I don't know, let's try 17.25. And this is the upside of trying to keep those numbers exact, because then you can get a, see, so this is gonna be 17.75. Like that. And then, you know what? Let's just select them all again. Select this area pick over here. You can see, and then go like that. Duplicate, put x of 0. And negative. Try 19.75. Nope. Maybe just what's going on here? Okay, let's just try 20. I just like things to look perfect, so this looks good. All about the visuals. Now, let me know if you think I should have like 4. So right now it's a row of 5. If you think it should be more or less, let me know, and then we can, you know, play around. Right? Oh. That's the nice part. So it did take me 1 hour plus to figure out this little thing. Now that it's figured out, like that's literally the main mechanic of this game. And then I'll throw in some of the red ones moving. Nope, undo. Maybe 3.25. Nope. 3.5, I think is correct. Oh, nope. Yeah, that looks good. No, 40. $43.25. Save it. Have not saved it in a while. And you know what? Let's play. And then hit thumbnail. The way you can set it up so it goes with the music as well. I don't know how to do that. Oh, wait. Gotta take a screenshot in portrait mode. Most people using HypeHype will be in the portrait mode. That looks good. And save. Let's sit back. I want settings to be, yeah, expanded portrait. Okay. I'll be back. And this is nice to look at. I do think this looks, you know what? I want it to go even higher. So let's snap on. The objects are over here. Well, let's just leave it right now. I'll be back. Oh no, did it pause? Oh wait, I got a package. Okay, so this looks great. This is totally what I wanted. And yeah, it's take a moment and appreciate that I got it to work. Cool. So I think I can have it go up a lot more and down more. I think I'm gonna do that. And then maybe change that color to more of a blue. Or that's blue. Okay. This is causing a little, that was a little weird. Oh, I'm zoomed out. I think I gotta. Hold on, I got a driver for this camera. Oh, is it? Change this offset to negative 2.5. That was kind of interesting. Let's try to get this camera to. Oh. So that's something to do with my lighting. Okay, so this looks great. Definitely kind of moving way too much, and they all kind of go up to the top, which I don't even know if this. Let's just see how this looks. I'm not gonna lie, super fun. That. Let's do N value of 4, 4.2. And start value of still let's try 0 again. I mean, this looks beautiful, and I could literally make an entire game like this. So, yes. Good job. Perseverance. Made it. And now I'm just going to go in, erase everything on the sides and the left of the sides, and just kind of make this level more complete. Yeah, and actually I think I can come further closer. But yeah, just delete. You know, it took an hour plus to figure out what was not working properly. But what was it? Thomas Edison, who technically I don't even like because I like Nikola Tesla, or said found 1,000 ways not to do something, but now we got a way to do it. And the fun part is to just make this level all come together because the tough part is done. And it's always good to mix up the tough stuff with the easy stuff, the tough stuff with the easy stuff. And that's definitely too much. Cool, now I'm gonna remove the sides and then I'm gonna add the same thing but with the red cube. This is a speaker over here, and then what is that? Is that a shadow? Like it was a shadow. Okay. Oop, erase. Oh no, undo. Gotta love that undo button. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna take this and I guess this piece over here. Well, let's try it. I want to see if I hit duplicate on this, if it takes the transform. It does. Look at that. That's cool. I did not know that. So let's then we can use the Apple Pencil, type in enemy, or write in enemy. I used to hate my handwriting, and now I think it's amazing. I mean, not amazing, but let's just say I don't hate it anymore. Okay, color, nope. And we also want to have the object be red so that if the player touches it, basically going to be game over. Duplicate as a reusable. Move it over here. And is it y of -5? So x of 4.5. Making sure all those numbers align. You get the alignment, it's gonna make it easier down the road. Oop, no, I want to delete. And then I'll also probably put some of the red ones in the middle as well. It's like maybe 1 or 2. Just to keep people guessing. Okay, let's hit play, make sure those work as well. Okay, they do look like they're working, so let's go ahead and take this. That's that 6, x of 6. Duplicating it, it should be x of negative 6. 10.25. Remember, this is why we keep those numbers in our brain. Cool. I'm gonna save it again just cause I'm feeling good. Getting this done. Duplicate. Oh, I was trying. Okay. Let's just get at least. X of 0. And you can see the upside to getting everything all lined up. Now, when you're tap and hold to select objects like this, all objects have like a best place to select it. So like I'm trying to select, oh, never mind. Let's just keep focusing on duplicate, 0, push this back. 18.5. Tap and hold, select all these. You got to pay attention to make sure you select everything that you want. So I can see like that one's not. So move it around. There we go. Got it. Now you can see it looks consistent, right? Like there's not anything missing. Duplicate. X of 0. Move it like that. Looking sexy. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. HypeHype is no code, so there are some things that take a little longer to do. That being said, when this is done, I bet it's gonna look dope. Let's save it just in case anything crashes. I'm getting kind of antsy. I'm excited. I want to see what this looks like. So I do kind of feel like the spiky thing isn't so dangerous anymore. Oh, got just objects floating in the air. Let's get rid of this. Oh, and we can even add, yo, I like this idea. Okay, so let's delete that. And let's go in here. Let's change these to balls. And then we should just put some in there. Oh, and then we can create like a wall on the side. Yeah, lots of stuff. Lots to do. Now, we don't want just regular balls, which now that I think about it, I have regular balls. No, do I have regular balls? Well, we want balls that have 2 shades on them so that you can see when they're moving around, because these are going to be dynamic. And, you know, when you're using physics, you want to show off the physics. Speech balloons. Oh, I could use that in the gorilla fight I'm working on. Okay, we got the shadow. Oh, wait a minute. There's a light above me. No, that didn't do anything. Okay, wait. Is that? Yeah, there we go. That. I'm back. I think it works. Bugs. There's a specific, I think it's basic. Let's type in basic. So the more you use the HypeHype search asset thing, the better you become at it. And you find out what works for you. I like typing it in up here and then searching for the item. Yeah, here we go. Make it maybe white. Yeah. So let's just test this out. Select, duplicate, create reusable. Let's just put it somewhere in there. And same with this one. And then this is just a great way to take what you already have and just make it even cooler. All right. Go in here, object, physical, dynamic. Physical, dynamic, okay. I mean, I kind of maybe make them bouncy. Whoop. I think I might need to make that spike thing bigger. Oh, no, I'm gonna grab. Okay, so it still kind of works. It's like you have to be quick. Nice. Oh, and do we have a collision, explosion? Yellow is victory. Particle effect. Explosion. Okay. So next I'm going to set up walls on the side, invisible walls. Asset, visual, type in platform. I wish I could type in here on Apple Pencil, that'd be cool, but instead that is not, we'll have to wait for the future for that. I think there's a bigger object. So all the objects have different sizes, and instead of getting a small, well, there's something that what is it? Somebody wrote on the Discord that if you use the same objects, then it makes it easier for the computing power in HypeHype to process everything. So getting new objects makes it more difficult. So let's see if I can't. I wonder if I can use this. Well, no, because it's not big enough. All right, well, it's good to know. Big, simple floor. We got these two. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. So this way we'll only need 1 or 2 objects. And no visible, no cast shadow, unmovable. $8.75, looking good. That was 8.75, and this should be negative 8.75. The math, it just adds up. Now, I think let's just test it to make sure. I mean, it's kind of fun because if you're slacking, you will die in the beginning. Okay, let's see if I can get to the end. Watch out for the red. Ooh, that was cool. That was amazing. Okay. I'm not, I don't know if I should add more walls to stop. Yeah, might as well. Let's go ahead and move it down. Like that. And we might as well, since we're here. Oh, did I delete that? Undo. Okay. I mean, you can still technically fly over it, right? So let's. Okay. Then I think I'm gonna add some tile map. Oh man, nobody can see that. Okay. Asset, tile set. Sometimes with the tile set, you have to go back to where there is a blinking red line next to the T for it to populate everything, which is just a little bug, but it's good to know about. Here we are looking for grass. Here we go. Let's make this red grass. And move it a little bit like that. And let me get over here too, just in case. somehow. Then some more over here. I don't know how the play would get there, but they did. I just want to make this smaller and then duplicate and put them kind of all over. Like, they're not gonna kill you, but they're kind of fun to look at, I think. The red one will take you out though. It's a there looks like there's something in the air floating. So I'm gonna hit play. Look to your left, right there. Yeah, there's a floating red ball in this area. So I don't know why there's 2 red balls, but that's okay. Oh, and now I also want to do this because crashing through is the most fun. Honestly, this mechanic itself, I think, is so cool. You can literally make a game from it. Why is there 2 red balls though? It's 1. Like, where am I missing the other one? Let me move this out. Maybe this one makes 2 or something. See there, it. It bugs me when there's something in the game that I probably put there, but I can't find it. Okay, let's go ahead, take another screenshot. Move it down to 0.4. Let's get up there. Oh no. Get this dude in the middle. Oh crap, you're messing me up. Okay, that's a nice thumbnail. But yeah, there's an ability to have it go with the music, and I just realized I don't have any music in any of these. But this is level 10, the coolest level of them all. Yeah, made 10 levels. So, oh, HypeHype Game Jam is in there. Cool. All right, well, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, let me know your thoughts. And until next time, stay safe out there. And I'll see you around. Peace.